Hello, my name is Holly Guthrie, and I'm going to share some exciting information about water and watersheds with you. Everyone lives in a watershed, and it's important to understand what they are, why they are important, and how we can be good stewards of them. A watershed is an area where water drains into the nearest body of water, like a river, lake, or stream. Watersheds are connected through this movement of water. These bodies of water are located at the lowest point in the watershed, areas like valleys and the bottoms of hills. Rain can transport with it nutrients, sediments, and pollutants from higher to lower elevations. You may ask, what types of pollutants are we concerned about in our watersheds? Point source pollution is one that is introduced directly into a water body by an identifiable source, like a pipe. Non-point source pollution is one whose starting point can't be traced, like a soda can thrown from a vehicle. Water pollution occurs everywhere, in all different types of landscapes, from agricultural and industrial landscapes to recreational and residential landscapes. Each area can contribute to water pollution, but keep in mind that each area can also be part of the solution. As we journey through our watershed, we will be demonstrating water pollution concepts through our Enviroscape environmental educational model and introduce our water ambassadors to define each area and discuss the different pollutants and how we can address them in our communities. Water pollution prevention is everyone's responsibility. We can all do our part to prevent and address water pollution. The first stop on our tour will be with our agricultural ambassador.
Thanks, Holly. My name is Aubrey Plymale, and I am the Agricultural Landscape Water Ambassador. Agricultural landscapes are areas like farms where livestock and crops are grown. I'm worried about non-point source pollutants. Remember, a non-point source pollutant is pollution whose starting point cannot be traced. Whether the farmers are growing crops, timber, or livestock, there is runoff that can occur from these practices and into our watersheds. Agricultural lands are often treated with fertilizers and pesticides. Clear cutting can leave bare soil, and livestock waste runoff can all threaten the quality of water due to excessive nutrient and bacteria buildup. So how do we assist with this type of pollution? Installation of grass buffers and waterways to filter the water. Installation of exclusion fencing to remove cattle and other livestock out of the creeks. Installation of cover crops so no bare soil is left in the fields.
Thanks, Aubrey. Let's continue on our journey from the agricultural landscape to our industrial area.
My name is Wyatt Dalton, and I am the Industrial Landscape Water Ambassador. Industrial landscapes include things like manufacturing plants and factories. I'm worried about point source pollutants. Remember, point source pollutants are pollutants introduced directly into the water by identifiable source. The industrial landscape includes water treatment and sewage facilities, industrial plants, manufacturing plants and facilities, construction work, and road work. Runoff from these industries can include sewage, chemicals, and sediment. How do we assist with this type of pollution? Installation of grassed buffers and silt fencing to filter sedimentation due to road construction. Ensure open and functioning culvert pipes to convey stormwater surges to alleviate flooding.
Thanks, Wyatt. Now let's continue our journey from the industrial landscape to the residential area.
This is Aubrey again, and I'm the Residential Landscape Water Ambassador. Residential landscapes can be found in the city and the country. These are places where we live. I'm worried about point source and non-point source pollutants. The water pollutants that come out of these areas are found in and around every household, like detergents, fertilizers, pesticides, oils, paints, brake fluids, and landscaping debris. So how do we assist with this type of pollution? Properly store and dispose of chemicals and yard debris. These shouldn't go down the storm drain. Pick up and dispose of pet waste. Perform yearly maintenance on your septic system and drain fields.
Now let's continue our journey from the residential landscape to one of my favorite places, the recreational area.
Hey, it's Wyatt again. I'm the Recreational Landscape Water Ambassador. Recreational landscapes are areas like parks and nature trails. I'm worried about non-point source pollutants. Parks, trails, streams, creeks, water bodies, and natural areas make up recreational landscapes. Humans can bring in litter and debris unintentionally, whether it falls out of their bag or flies out the back of their vehicle, or by illegally dumping in natural areas. Storms and storm debris can also contribute to pollutants to these areas. How do we assist with this type of pollution? Create a cleanup event to remove litter, trash, plastic, and debris from the environment. Conduct water quality monitoring to address water quality issues of nutrients, algae blooms, oils, gases, and greases. Adopt a section of your watershed.
Thank you for journeying with us through our watershed. We hope you have a better understanding of how pollutants can enter the watershed across different landscapes and how we can help manage these problems to ensure our river, creek, and stream ecosystems stay strong and healthy. To learn more on best management practices, how you can become a water ambassador, or for an EnviroScape model demonstration, please visit goldentrianglercd.org or keepthomascountybeautiful.org for more information.